I just turned around and I found a piece I was missing. It was pretty important. So I just came right back on so I can keep looking at this. It's not all the pieces I'm looking for, but it's some of them. Still missing a few pieces, but I can at least I can skip a bunch of these and keep working on the door. There's still some stuff I'm going to have to keep looking for. But the big part of what I was needing to do, uh, why am I dropping everything? Hi, working on my Pokemon Center here. I am missing some pieces to this for this little field outside. So I'm just gonna end up skipping them. Oh, it's that I had taken everything apart because I moved and pieces fell off. So I decided to try to, you know, it's just annoying that I'm missing so many pieces. Yeah, it's just more annoying than anything. But I did find a couple of the pieces. So I'm just having to skip some steps and get back and can end up um, doing everything I can and just skipping some stuff. It's more annoying than anything, I guess. Man, this book is just frustratingly big. Okay. Ah, there we go. Um, okay, okay, that's what I need to do. I need a three. Yeah, I'm just missing lots of little stuff because this thing here was really big. And then when I moved, I guess I put parts of it here and parts of it there. And I was in a much smaller place before then, so before now. So who knows what I had actually done with it back then. So right now I'm just kind of trying to see what I can do. Um, I need some. And I know some of, yeah, nothing's impossible. A bunch of the pieces did end up in this little bucket here. So I'm just kind of going through them and finding what I need. I getting a good chunk of it. This part is at least really done. Hi, Bricks. Still working on my little Pokemon Center here. And I'm kind of MacGyvering it at this point. as I'm realizing exactly how many parts got misplaced. Okay, I got that. So 139 is this, holds this together, and a 1x4 green. And of course, my little one has used a lot of these things and some has used some of these in stuff she was building. So that's actually where I found one of these flat pieces. Um, she had built something with it, so it's going to she's going to have to rebuild that. Think she'll understand. Think she'll understand that it was needed for the Pokemon Center, since that's kind of important, making sure there's a Pokemon Center. But I'll we'll get there eventually. 1 by 4. Okay, this piece. Yeah, this little bucket here ended up just being a lot of parts from different sets when I moved. And then when I moved into this house, it took me a while to get to the point where I could do anything with the Legos. Looks like this goes right here. Oh yeah, I have that bookmark, the brick links. Of course, before I can really do much anything, I really need a steady civilian job. Okay, this whole little lake right here. There's a whole little lake that sits in front of the Pokemon Center, and I can't find any of these parts. All right, so this I'm going to bookmark, so I know some parts I need to look for. Oh, if I'm going to use that piece of paper, I need to scratch out that email for one of my soldiers. 'Cause I do a bunch of, when I have to do army work from home, I do it down here. So I usually random pieces of paper to write notes on while I'm working. I just grabbed one of those random pieces of paper to help my bookmarks in this thing. Okay, this looks like it's correct. Yeah, this looks correct. Now I ended up moving from my last place to when I bought this house, everything just kind of got thrown together. It wasn't an elegant move. Not many moves are. I need a 1x4 and a 1x2. Not that 1x4. That's something, looks like something special. Don't think that's in here. Let's see, here's the correct 1x2. This looks like a 1x6. Run over to my storage space. Here we go. Here's my 1x4 storage. Yeah, that's why I have this huge storage space back there. Hmm. And let's see, these two, and then a 1x3. I swear I just had a 1x3 in my hand a second ago. Well, I think I'm just going to MacGyver a 1x3. You know, if I do it, a 1x3 is also twos, a 2 and a 1. And I have tons of those. One thing everyone always has is a ton of little 1x1s. So I just don't feel like stopping right now just for a couple missing pieces. I'll just fix the colors later. Or I can just say it was built by the army, so you know it's just a bunch of bits and pieces put together. And now I need a brown or a gray and a tan. Yeah, that Lego Game Boy thing looks pretty neat. Looks like it'll be a fun thing to build. I've seen a couple ads for it. So I have the NES, and that was entertaining. And I like that you can actually put cartridges in it. Yeah, I remember when Costco was actually a deal, when you could actually get a deal on stuff there. Last time I went there, it wasn't worth a trip, but that's been years. Oh, don't have the part I need over there. I guess I'll do this again. Yeah, that's not bad. $50. So I was at GameStop yesterday, and they had a the Fox the Phoenix, and I almost bought it, but And I realized, like, no, I just don't need to spend the money right now. Instead, I got the video game I was planning on buying. 50 bucks, yeah. I mean, that's definitely worth the price. The Phoenix thing looked pretty neat. All right, starting to get there. Oh, what time is it? All right, still got a few minutes. So the game I got, I'm hoping it's better in later levels. I haven't done but just a few minutes of it, of the first level. Oh, don't tell me I'm missing another little. Oh, there it is. Well, the kitty was hiding it. Cats do like to hide stuff. Cats like to hide stuff. Well, here in Atlanta, it's hot and it's cold or cool. It just the weather can't make up its mind at the moment, and we're starting to actually get fall, which is a nice change. This afternoon, it's getting warm again. I get frustrated with Atlanta weather. Okay, I need some twos. Atlanta, it's frustrating here very quickly. I would prefer to be in a place where it stays cool. Of course, I am native fur, so me and the South have never gotten along. I would be happy to live in Canada. I mean, Atlanta, it's not a bad city, except for when I was on active duty. I've always lived in one part or another of Atlanta. There's more than enough to do. It's just the summers are murder. The summer in Atlanta is just always murder. I was out in Omaha and summer just wasn't that bad. It it got hot for like a month and that was about it. Hey, outbreaks, have fun. Ah, ah, come on. Come on, you silly little thing. There you go. Okay, I've already done this. All right, so this goes here. Another little white piece. Another little white piece. I hadn't looked at the prices of Legos on Marketplace. Okay, yeah, here's what I'm going to work on. The little door. All right. One, two, three, four. Oh, so a bunch of stuff you're trying to get off Lego or Facebook Marketplace is in California. I've only been out to California, I want to think twice. Um, I was at the I was at NTC, the National Training Center. I would never go to NTC again. I would I would leave the army before going there again. Or is that JT? That's JTC. That's in California. NTC is in Mississippi, but I feel the same about either one. Both of them are not fun. Hmm. Well, it was annoying. Looks like I'm missing some parts to this door also. I swear I just don't. Here's one of them. And there is, it's like a little upside down, little upside down thing. I'm just going to put this here so I don't lose it. That is frustrating. There's a little specialty piece that I seem to have lost. But there's a piece I can find. All right, I'll have fun. I probably won't be on too much longer. It's my watch broke and I keep looking for it. Yeah, it's about time for me to get on the phone. But I just want to put put the door in here. Oh, I have these. This is too far back, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, that's funny. Always entertained by these little mistakes when I make them. But the little door works. I'm just gonna have to move this up, I think, from the look of it. And then tomorrow I'll look for these little parts that I'm still missing. They got to be around here somewhere. That's the problem with being ADD is you end up putting stuff down and then you completely forget about it. But anyway, thanks for coming on. It's time for me to get on the phone with little one. I should be on more than likely on tomorrow. I probably won't be on Friday. But I'll see y'all later.